You guys, I have the craziest news, and I'm going to tell you guys that in a second. But today, guys, we are going to be learning about creative finance. I'm going to give you a full tutorial on everything creative finance, subject to, and seller finance. Maybe I'll even teach you guys about hybrids and Morby methods and all that complex stuff at the end of the live stream. But first, we're going to start with the fundamentals, and I'm going to teach you how you can get your first subject to or seller finance deal. Today, I was supposed to be buying my fifth house, personal house, like my own house, not like I live in rental property. And it's a seller finance deal, but we're not closing today. We're actually going to be closing tomorrow. But today, I'm going to talk to you guys exactly about what makes a good seller finance deal, how I found this deal, and how you guys can get seller finance deals. But I have an insane announcement. Probably one of the biggest announcements yet. And I'll drop it in a second, guys. I'll drop it in a second. But first, I just want to open this up to all of the sailors, all of the founding members in the academy. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing well? Yeah, we are dropping merch real soon. Okay, we're going to be dropping merch real soon. But yeah, guys, if you want to learn about subject to and seller finance, I think I teach it one of the best. Obviously, Pace Morby's the best. Richard Taylor's very good. I teach it really well. I'm going to break down the fundamentals for you guys so you guys can understand it super, super easily. Oh, thanks. Just leave it right there, Dad. I'm good for now. Just leave all of them right there.
That's going to work?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, guys. So thanks, Dad. My phone's dying and my dad's helping me, guys. I can barely use my phone. It's like at 5% and my charger's not working. Inside the community, inside the course, guys, and you guys can click the link up below. You guys are going to want to click that link. Once we get enough people in here, I'm going to tell you what's going to drop. You guys are going to go crazy. All of you guys are going to start clicking that link. So maybe you should click the link now. Just saying, maybe you should click the link now and buy an annual membership. Wink, wink. But you guys could wait for the announcement. I'm just saying you may miss out. Just saying you may miss out. But creative finance, guys, what we're going to learn today is subject to seller finance, what makes a good subject to seller finance deal, how to get your first deal, and pretty much break down the whole thing. So we're going to be covering the 5-5-10 rule or 5-5-10-10-10 rule. This is the fundamental rule that you must understand for subject to and seller finance. So let's go over this real quickly. I'm still surprised no one signed up yet. Guys, literally, I'm telling you guys are going to regret not doing it. Just go to wholesalers.com and sign up for the annual membership right now. Fine. All right, I'm going to announce it later, but you guys are going to regret not doing it. So, what is sub two? What is seller finance, guys? So we buy houses or we wholesale houses, okay? And typically we start with cash. And as you guys understood yesterday, is we have what I call the offer umbrella, right? We have our offer umbrella. Where is the offer umbrella, guys? I forgot where I put it. You guys remember? I think it was in acquisitions. No, that was a wholesale checklist. You guys remember where I put the offer umbrella? Dang, I forgot where I put the offer umbrella. Guys in the chat, help me. Oh, thanks, Ryan. I'll go call him. You guys know where I put the offer umbrella? Dang it. This school, it's getting too packed in here. It must be one of the resources. So it's, okay, William upgraded. Okay, William Smart, he upgraded. Anyways, okay, guys, I'm stumbling here. I don't know where I put the offer umbrella. There's supposed to be an offer umbrella. Anyways, okay, you guys tell me. But we start our offers, guys, with cash. And then we start with a lowball cash offer, lowball. Then we move into a fair cash offer. And then once they say no to our cash, then we pivot to a creative option. And we have 3 creative options we choose. Sub 2, like I said, seller finance, or we have something called a novation. We're going to be typically focusing more on sub 2 and seller finance today, guys, and I'll make a full live stream dedicated to just novations. This is what I call the offer umbrella. And when you're talking with the seller, this is exactly how you want to pitch your offers. And it's somewhere in here. I just can't find it. Guys, where is the offer umbrella? In the sunken treasure? What do you mean in the sunken treasure? How do I not know my own classroom? Oh, I'm going to find it. I'm annoyed now. It has to be in here somewhere. Guys, please bear with me. I am so sorry. I want to find this thing so bad. Now I'm sort of annoyed. It's not an intro. Is it an underwriting? No, it's not an underwriting. It's in here somewhere. I need to learn my own course. It has to be in here. You guys don't. Okay, Ty, you go find it. Anyways, I'm stumbling. Use a search feature on top. Joking. Oh, geez. Okay, Ty, you go find it. Let's see. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna pull it up on Canva. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna find it. It's all good. Thanks, bud. I'll figure it out. So let me just go to Canva and find this thing. Because if I don't find this thing, it's my whole pitch is gonna be gone. So just bear with me, guys. Let me just go to Canva and pull this thing up real quick. You guys get to see all my thumbnails for you guys in the community. You get to see all my thumbnails. So there's the offer umbrella. I think it's in there. Maybe it's not in there. So this is your offer umbrella, guys. And essentially, like I said, we always start all of our offers with cash. Then these are for ugly properties. We go to our lowball offer. Again, remember, that's why we use our lowballoffer.ai. You got to use your calculator. Then after that, once you pitch a lowball, if they say no, you work your way up to a fair cash offer. You always start low. You work your way up to a fair cash offer. Once they say no, then we pivot into creative. This is where we left off yesterday, right? And also your guys' homework was to choose a market, which I hope you guys did in the community. Did you guys choose one market? Did you guys choose one strategy? And did you guys choose one property type? So you guys in the chat and my sailors, did you guys do that? You're stressed, Olivia? I'll help you. You guys in the chat, tell me if you guys did that. What was your market you chose? What was your strategy? And what was your offer type? Not offer type, property type. Your offer type, your deal type is always cash, and then it pivots into creative. So let's talk about that. We do creative, guys, when the seller cannot take our cash offer. And for one reason or another, they cannot take the cash offer. Now, there's a lot of reasons why they couldn't take the cash offer. Hold on, where is it? Dude, I am stumbling today. Sorry, guys. I need to probably get some sleep. There you go. Choose your deal type. There's a lot of oh, there it is. Now I found it. Dang it. There's a lot of reasons, guys, why they can't take our cash offer. But typically, you got to ask yourself your question here. So there we go, found it. If they have a mortgage, you want to think subject to. If they don't have a mortgage, you're going to want to think seller finance. Don't worry too much about novations, okay? So you're talking to someone, guys, and you're on the phone. You pitch them a low cash offer. They say no, all right? And then you're like, okay, you work your way up, and they still just don't take it. You say, hey, you can ask them different questions. I can teach you guys the openers. I like to say something like, you know what? What's holding you back from taking this cash offer? Do you have a loan on the property? Then I shut up. And if they say something like, yeah, I got a loan on the property. Now you're immediately thinking subject to. If they say something like, no, I don't have a loan. Now you're thinking seller financing. That's it. It's that simple, guys. All right. So I will teach you subject to and seller financing. That's what we're going to teach you today. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to figure out what is a good deal using the framework, the 5, 5, 10, 10, 10 rule. And then, I'll show you the deals that I'm buying. All right, guys, makes sense? Okay, you guys, we're still waiting on more of you guys to go live here. Okay, all right, we'll still wait on more of you guys to go live. So as far as seller financing goes, let me show you the deal that I'm buying tomorrow, just to give you guys a heads up. If you sell, yeah, guys, so with Ryan here, and I told you guys yesterday, Ryan's is one of the wholesalers that's doing over 100K a month. You get a solid pat on the back. So yeah, we got one house in Buffalo, New York, guys, that we're working on selling tomorrow, and we also have a house in Albany, Indiana, that we're working on selling tomorrow. They should both be pretty good deals. So if we close both of those, probably gonna make over $50,000 this week. Not bad, right? Not a bad week. And I'm teaching you guys all these strategies. And the cool part is, again, most of the deals I'm doing, guys, I'd say about probably 99% are cash. Okay? Like 99% are cash. And sometimes I buy the cash deals, sometimes. And sometimes I buy the creative deals. The 1% of deals that are creative, I usually end up buying those. Sometimes I wholesale them, but I personally just end up buying them, because they're just so good, I have to buy them. So the deal that I'm buying, guys, is one house in It's in, where the hell am I buying? It's in Georgia. So the house has a value of around 100,000. I am buying it at 70,000 with 20K down, putting 20K down payment. This is my purchase price. This is the as is value. All right. These are the numbers you have to remember. So this is your as is. This is the purchase price. This is the down payment. And that means my financing is, it's a little bit of a tricky deal. The financing is actually 45K. And I'm giving the guy 5K in 12 months. So you can just call this 25K down. And this is being financed at 0% interest. So I have to pay him $500 a month for about maybe 9 years. Now, I know this is a very, very complex deal, and we're going to work our way to that. All right. We're going to work our way to that. Okay. We're going to work our way to that. But the first thing I'm going to want to say, just because now there's 41 of you guys here, so I can announce it, is that if, okay, guys, here you go. You guys ready? All of you guys in YouTube. All you guys in YouTube. I'm going to post this right now. It's being posted. Okay, well, that should have posted. That was anticlimactic. Your boy, Joe. I don't know why he's doing this. Your boy, Joe, is literally sponsoring the next 100 people who are going to join the Wholesalers Academy. So if you click that link and you buy an annual membership, the first 10 people, it's free. So for those of you who have been waiting to join, you actually got really lucky here. And I'm sorry to all those of you who have already paid. I'll make it worth your while. I promise you that all the people who did sign up for annual, I'll make it worth your while. If for the next 10 people that join, it's 100% free. Guys, he's literally paying for it. I expect this should all fill up. Then the next 20 people, it's half off. The next 30 people, you get a month free. The final 40 people, you get a month free. Yeah, so a lot of you guys have already got your annual, and don't worry, I'm going to take care of you. I have some cool stuff set up. And the other cool thing I'm going to drop, I'll tell you at the end of the live stream. Yeah, I don't know why more people aren't jumping on this. So I'll announce it later. I should see people jumping in, but anyways, you guys are already in. You guys are already in. All right, so let's talk sub 2. Let's talk seller finance. So we find a house. You guys have any deals you want me to look at? Guys, in the community, you guys have any sub 2 or seller finance deals you guys need me to look at? Because I'm happy to do that. So again, let's just remember the fundamentals here, guys, because I know it's like, Max, this is slow. What are we doing? The fundamentals are really freaking important. And now that I know where this thing is, I can actually do this. We find a property. We pitch a lowball cash offer using lowballoffer.ai. Okay, it spits us out a cash offer. So let's use a property for reference. Anyone have a deal that they need to work on right now? A sub 2 or seller finance deal? You guys got one? Anyone want to put one in the chat? You guys got one on YouTube that you need me to look at? Any deal, guys. Drop an address in the chat. Okay, someone's smart. Someone just signed up. Jose, it's free. Congratulations. You're gonna get $150 back. Give us like 60 days to give you your money back. Congratulations, Jose. I mean, I don't know why 9 more of you guys haven't done this. No one's. Do I have to come up with an address, guys? Do I really? Okay. All right. I don't want to show my addresses on the screen, but Ryan, you got one? Okay, here you go, guys. So I'm gonna pull up a house in South Dallas. All right, let's just go to Zillow. Let me pull up an example of a house. So here, I'm just gonna type in Dallas. I'm gonna show you the exact type of deal that I bought. All right, cool. Perry, this is for new members, but because you upgraded, you're gonna get something crazy. I'm gonna tell you at the end of this live stream. So all you guys upgrading the annual are super freaking smart, because I'm literally going to drop some crazy news at the end of this live stream. Yeah, but all of you guys should still upgrade the annual, because I'm telling you, you should just trust me. Upgrade the annual. All right. So let me get back to what we're doing here. So let's say let's just do this. Let's just go on Zillow. And what we're going to do is, let me just go find some houses here, reset all filters. All right, cool. Thank you. People are finally being smart. Thank you. Thank you. Where do you sign up? Literally click the link. Click the link. You get access to the $10,000 community for free for a year. Like it's pretty crazy that he's offering. Shout out to Jose who's doing this. He's putting up, he literally, you guys don't believe me. He literally sent me, like I know you guys are gonna get the money because he sent it to my bank account. It's not a scam. He sent me, this is money. He was like, hey Max, I just sent you, $4,350. Give it out to people who join the community. I was like, okay. So here you guys go. Just keep joining. It's free. It's still free. Anyways, so let's go here, guys, and let's just pull up a property. So I actually bought a house right in this area. It's a notoriously, thank you. That sound is awful. I hope it does. Okay, well, that sound does break my ears, but thank you. You're smart. Make sure you join the annual. Make sure you join the annual. Good job, guys. Now hop into Discord. All you guys joining, now hop into Discord. Okay, cool. Now the only thing is, once we hit 10, it's half off, which is still a crazy good deal. But once we hit 10, it's half off. And I don't keep track. Jose keeps track, or Joe. Why do I keep calling him Jose? Joe keeps track. I don't keep track. So keep joining. I'm just telling you, I'm not keeping track. This is Joe. Joe's the one giving out the money. Joe's the one handling everything. All right. So guys, I bought a house in this neighborhood. And what we're going to do is we're just going to underwrite this house as a cash deal, and then we're going to move it into creative, and I'll tell you exactly how you should how you should be underwriting your creative deals. I'm sorry if that sound just kills your ears. It kills mine. So where the hell is the house I bought? Somewhere right in here. Okay. So guys, these houses fixed up. This literally looks like the house I bought, except mine was even smaller and shittier. These houses, guys, are worth about, mine was worth about 100 and let's just say 75K fixed up. Okay. So that's the ARV. So we know that the ARV is 175. All right. Now, remember I told you guys the rule of 100? I taught you guys the rule of 100, where an investor wants to pay around $100,000 less than ARV on a property. So an investor wants to buy a house at $75,000 for your average amount of repairs. Max, why is that? Well, let's walk through the math. And a really easy way of setting this up is, let's just say you have a house with an ARV of 175, and let's say it has repairs of, I don't know, 30,000. If you just plug it into lowballoffer.ai, which you guys get access to if you guys are in the academy, this is going to tell you what you should offer, and then you can see that investors are typically wanting to pay about 100K less. Because what's it going to offer? What's it going to tell you to offer on this property? It's going to tell you to offer 72,000. And to be honest, I think this repair is a little low. Repair should probably be maybe closer to like 40, something around there. So if you offer 58,000, and then you're going to probably sell it for around 75,000. Perfect. This just sets you up for an easy $15,000 assignment fee. So yes, the rule of 100 works. But what happens if that same investor, they don't want to take 75,000? So, well, not even 75,000. You offer them 58,000. Okay. You literally offer them. You get on the phone with this. Let's say the house was ugly. Okay. You get on the phone with them, and you offer them $58,156.02. Okay. And guess what they say? They say no. So then you go up to 65. Maybe you go up to 70. But then at that point, you're like, dude, what do I do? That's when we pitch sub 2 or seller finance or innovation, which I'm going to teach you guys later. But so we asked the question. We're on the phone to be like, hey, something's holding you back from taking this offer. Is it the fact that you have a loan on the property? Now, if they have a loan on the property, sub 2. If they don't, seller finance. So this is the exact conversation that I had with some really nice lady. I forget her name. I pay her every single month. I'm not good with names. We had a conversation. Her house was actually really nice. Her house was nice. It didn't need 35K of work. Her house was nice. I valued the house around, I think it was around like 140. It's sort of like where I valued it. Okay. And I was just like, for a cash deal, for this to make sense, I was at like 110. Okay. I was about 100, 110. She told me, she literally said, she said that. So I said, huh. I said, how much do you want? You know how much she wanted? She wanted 160. I was like, your house is worth 140 on the market, and I'm at 110. So even if I were to come up to 130, we're still way off. And she said, I won't take $1 less. Most people would have walked away. But what we said, how I structured it, and I'm going to tell you my exact seller financing pitch, is I always give 0% interest. I never give interest. I don't give 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%. I don't give interest. I always do my deals at 0% interest. And that's why, guys, all you have to do is I set up Lowball to do this. Go to the Lowball calculator, go to creative, go to seller finance. Let's put that same property in there, okay? Let's say that the value max is 140,000. All right, that's what we said the fair value was. Let's generate a seller finance offer. This is our seller, and you know what's so funny? This is very similar to the offer I actually structured. This is the offer that we should make, the lowball offer we should make on a seller finance deal. And what it does is it changes the purchase price, it sets up the down payment for the seller, and it sets up the term length, and it offers 0% interest. Yeah, guys, this calculator is really good. You guys should all be doing it. Dude, yeah, thank you guys for joining for a year. So I think a ton of you guys have already joined. So we're probably on to the $75 back. So now you guys are getting access to the community for only $75. Okay, and I'm not keeping track of how much of a discount you guys are getting. Okay, just please understand that. So I think we're right here right now. But maybe we're here, or maybe we're here, or maybe you guys don't get anything. But the point is that this is such a freaking good community because the prices, I'm just telling you guys, the prices are going up a lot starting Sunday. I mean, they're going up way, way, way more. And you guys are pretty much getting access to this for like, what? Like 5 cents a day, 10 cents. It's just stupid cheap. You guys are paying like $5 a month. So, or some of you guys are getting this for free. Anyways, do your own research. Don't come yelling at me if you guys are like, oh, I thought I was going to get more money back. It's $15 a month. So here, let me just explain this because I know I'm going to get flack for this, and I'm just trying to help you guys out because I'm not involved in this at all. I mean, it's $15 a month. The prices are going up on Sunday. All right? But if you buy annual, it's $150 a year. That means you already get 2 months free. And what I haven't told you guys is when you get biannual or you upgrade to annual, which I think all of you guys should upgrade to annual. When you upgrade to annual, you are going to get the treasure chest. I haven't told you what's in the treasure chest because I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm going to put in the treasure chest yet, but I know I'm going to put one thing. I am going to put a freaking gold nugget in here that I'm going to tell you at the end of this live stream that all of you guys are going to want. So whether you upgrade or get annual, it's going to be worth it. I promise you, plus a bunch of other cool shit I'm going to put in there. You can only get that if you're an annual member. But there's this really dope dude named Joe who messaged me today. He sent me $4,450. And Joe said, hey, man, I want people to join the community with my referral link because I want to become, dude, this is what he did. He was like, I want to become the #1 person and win the grand prize with you. We're also doing a huge giveaway. See rules down below. So if you guys join, you're also entering this giveaway. On Sunday, I'm going to be giving away X-Lead subscriptions, VA subscriptions, dialers. I'm literally going to give away free dialers, free websites, $50,000 estimated value giveaway. You guys are entered for that. But he was like, I want to win this. He's like, this is, if people, use this as my referral and I'm just going to sponsor everyone. I was like, dude, bet. So you guys are getting in the community because of Joe. At first 10 of you guys got in for free. The next 20 of you guys are getting in for $75. So that means you guys are paying $75 for something that is currently valued at $180, but that's going to be valued a lot higher in a few days. I mean, which is an awesome discount. And it should be valued at $10,000. And then the next bunch of you guys are going to get it, 2 months off and then 1 month off. Does that make sense? All right. Sounds good. Yeah, just go for it.
So people are abusing their affiliate codes with getting access for free so that they get access to the referral instead of Joe. Are we counting that or no? Because right now it's getting spammed hard. So people are saying, use my affiliate link and you'll get it free for a year, not Joe.
We'll handle all this later. Don't worry. No one's going to be able to compete with Joe. At least how it's, unless one of you guys wants to sponsor more people. Joe put his money where his mouth is. I mean, Joe literally just sent me $4,000 something and said, I am going to get 100 referrals. I was like, bet, like, dude, this kid's winning. I would delete those, to be honest. It's not really that cool for people to be doing that on Joe's link, but
Right now,
I'm gonna.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we'll have to do. We'll count it all later. Don't worry. We'll count.
Check.
All right. I'll let you. I'll let you handle it. But yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, we'll handle it. It gets tricky with how it gets tricky with the whole links and how everything's set up. But anyways, you guys are all being entered into the giveaway. The giveaway is being run very well, I promise you. Okay, so where the hell was I at, dude? I don't know. You guys got me off track. So we're back on this. So we ran our numbers with the lowball calculator, right? Sorry, today I'm just off. You guys can tell I'm a little slow today. We ran our numbers with the lowball calculator. This is what it told us. Now it's really funny because what I ended up pitching her was I said, hey, this is you guys want my seller finance pitch? This is my seller finance pitch. I say, so it's called the lottery pitch. I'm going to drop the script in the future. Maybe I drop it in the treasure chest. Maybe I drop it, you know what? I'm probably going to only drop that in the treasure chest. That's an idea. So guys, my lottery pitch is exactly this. This is how I get my seller finance offers approved. I call it the lottery pitch. Okay, guys, start writing this down. So this is what you're going to say. So you're talking to a seller and they're at 140. Okay, you're at 110. Cash offer is not working. Okay, you ask that opening question. Hey, it seems like there's something holding back this transaction from you being open to taking a cash offer. Do you have a mortgage on the property? And then they're going to say yes or no. Now, if they say no, if they say yes, I'll tell you how to pitch subject to, but we're doing seller finance right now. If they say no, because we're using the offer umbrella, then you say, okay, well, what if I paid you your price? Start at their price, guys, then you can go up, okay? What if I paid you full price? I gave you as much money as you wanted, but you do it on my terms. And they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? You got my interest, you're giving me all my money? And you say, absolutely. So different ways to pitch this. Everyone's got a good pitch. Richard Taylor, shout out to Richard Taylor. He has an incredible pitch. He calls it the checkmate pitch. Go watch my YouTube video on that. Feel free to join his community if you wanna get his script. But everyone's got a different pitch, but essentially you just get on with them, guys, and you just start, having a conversation. And what I say is I say exactly this. This is my lottery pitch. It's so freaking good. I say, so you're selling your house. You're winning the lottery and you're about to get a lot of money, but you can take that money in one of two different ways. Haven't you heard of these people winning the $1 billion lottery, right? And they decide they can either take the cash amount, which is a lot less, or they can get it in payments, which is a lot more. And don't you hear those horror stories of these people getting, their lump sum cash right now? And it's not good, right? The wise decision, you know what the wise decision is. What is it? Payments. Yeah, make them say payments, guys. Make them say the payments. Okay, you want them to say it, right? The payment option, right? If you won the lottery tomorrow, wouldn't you get it in payments? Well, you are winning the lottery. You're selling your house. You're about to get a ton of money. And all I'm doing is offering you the payment option. What we're doing is we're making seller financing understandable for people who don't know what the F seller financing is. We're just explaining seller financing. Don't worry, Gambit. I'm handling it with Joe directly. I'm handling it with Joe because, guys, Joe's on a flight right now to go visit family. Something happened. He just texted me. I don't know what's going on. So I'm handling it for Joe. Don't worry. He's already he sent me the money because I was like, Joe, I don't know who you are. I don't trust you with paying people. So send me the money. And if you send me the money, we'll make it work. So don't worry. It's all being handled, but I really appreciate you, Gambit. So anyways, back to where we were. Guys, a lot of people, can we all be honest, guys? If you walked up to the average person and said, hey, I want to buy your house, seller financing, they'll be like, what the fuck? So what we do is we explain the lottery, and how we explain the lottery is we make the cash option, the lump sum option, we make that bad because there's a lot of stigma associated with winning a ton of cash and people end up losing it. So this makes it understandable, and it sets us up for when we talk about the payment option. They've already said yes, they're liking it. They're really liking it. That's exactly what I did with this lady. And she was like, huh, okay. So how's this going to work? I said, well, and then guys, I literally used the lowball calculator. I said, what I'm going to do for you, and here's the magic, guys. Here's the magic. And I got this straight from Pace Morby. I'm not a genius. You don't say the word interest. The word interest, if it comes out of your mouth, I'm going to come over to you and slap you. The word interest should never come out of your mouth. The only time you should say the word interest is, are you interested in my offer? You don't say the word interest. You don't say the word rate. These words are dirty words. They're the worst words in the dictionary. Well, there's probably one word that's worse. You guys can probably guess. Like, anyway, I'm not going to say it on here. There's some bad words. Those are the worst words ever. What you say is you go to your lowball calculator and you say, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to pay you full price. I'm going to pay you your price because it seems like your price is really important to you. The next thing, guys, on your seller financing pitches, this is all needs to go through your head when you're pitching these seller finance offers, because Max bought essentially this crappy house. It looked like this. I bought it for 0% interest for 30 years, no balloon. This property, guys, cash flows me $500 a month. It literally prints me $500 a month. And I only spent, my down payment was, I think, $13,000. Now, I did fix up the house, and the coolest part is one of you guys brought me this deal. His name is, I forget his name, but he goes by Baked in Dallas. So if you guys go to Discord, let's go to Discord right now. Where is he in Discord? Look, yo, Baked in Dallas. Yo, Matt, his name's Matt. What up? This guy brought me this deal, and I paid him $7,500 for bringing me this deal. You guys could be bringing me these deals too. I'm a buyer for this type of deal. And I helped him negotiate. I helped him close it. He found it. The coolest part, guys, is he literally went on Zillow. He went to Home Type. He went to more, and he got rid of all this junk. And he just looked for sale by owner properties. And there was a lady who's actually a licensed realtor selling the house herself. Don't ask me why she didn't list it on MLS. Fuck do I know. She's a licensed realtor and she decided not to list on MLS. The world baffles me sometimes. But she had a house just like this. She wanted too much. He said, hey, can we do terms? He didn't use the lottery pitch, although he should have. I went there and used it and closed her. And we set ourselves up for negotiation. You throw it into lowball. Lowball is going to tell you exactly what to offer. So what you're going to say is, hey, I'm going to pay you full price. And how we're going to do it is I'm just going to give you, never say the word interest, never say the word rate. I'm just going to give you $406 a month, 39 cents. Make it sound specific. I'm going to give you $406 a month and 39 cents for the next 360 months. That is it. That is it. That is all you're going to say. You guys got this. This is the most important part. I am going to give you $406.39 a month for the next 360 months. Because what are we doing here, guys? There are five terms in a negotiation, in a house negotiation. This is a house. You're trying to buy a house, okay? There's 5 terms. You have the PP, the purchase price. And although PP is not important to me, I'm not a guy who likes PP. I don't care about PP. But most sellers, they care about the purchase price. That's what this lady wanted. This lady wanted the PP. Okay, she wanted $160,000 or $40,000. I forget her. Sorry, my head is not here right now. She wanted 100. I think it was 40, whatever it ended up being. She wanted her purchase price. Maybe it was a little bit higher, maybe not. I forget. It was a year and a half ago. Okay, she wanted her PP. So you give the seller usually their purchase price, but there are other terms in a negotiation. For a cash deal, guys, it's typically just purchase price. That's the only term. It's purchase price, and that's why cash is so simple. She wanted the big PP. And she actually got a giant PP, because I'll talk about how the deal ended up getting structured. I gave her a bigger PP. What the fuck is this going? But there are other things, guys. You have the loan length, the length of the seller financing. You have the down payment. We talked about this yesterday. You have the rate. And then you have the balloon. These are your 5 terms in any negotiation. What I do is I give the sellers their PP. and I try to take on these 4. So I say, hey, I'm going to let you win, but I'm going to take from you on these 4. Ty, if you can do an active roll count of how many people signed up in the past, I don't know, 30 minutes with his link, or not, like, I guess, whatever, just, or just recently for the giveaway, that'd be great. So does that make sense, guys? So what I did, and I'm telling you guys, I'm a degenerate, but I explain things in a way you're never going to forget. You're always going to remember the lottery pitch. You're always going to remember the big PP. You're always going to remember all this. Okay. This is why I teach you. This is why you guys paying me 50 cents a day to teach you guys about big PPs. Okay. So what you do is, this is why the calculator is built this way. The calculator is giving them actually more than their price. We don't tell them that yet. It's giving them more than their price, but it's giving them a shitty down payment. It's giving them a shitty loan length, and it's giving them a really shitty interest rate. It's giving them a 0% interest rate. Joe is such a fucking Chad, dude. Joe's a Chad. Does that make sense? So all you say, guys, is after you present the lottery pitch, after you make seller financing understandable for someone, and I'm going to bring you guys up here at the end, and we're going to do some role play, okay? So at the end, guys, we're going to do some role play here. So if you guys are interested, we can do some role play. All you say is, I am going to give you $406.39 a month for the next 360 months. Then you shut the F up. And then they just say, they're probably going to be like, this is too low, right? That's probably what they're going to think. Or they're going to say, this is too long. Or they may ask, well, how much cash do I get now? Then all you guys do. So that is going to help you determine what's the second thing they want, because they're going to want something else. They're greedy. That's fine. They're greedy. It's negotiation. Now that they got their PP, they want something else. They may want a shorter loan. They may want a bigger down payment. They may want, what was the other one? But the thing is, they're not going to ask, guys, about the rate, and they're not going to ask about the balloon. They may ask about the monthly payment. Okay, now this gets a little bit confusing, but just follow me here. When they ask about one of these things, all we're going to do, guys, we're not going to start talking about crazy numbers and stuff. All we're going to do is just start adjusting our purchase price. We're going to start adjusting our monthly amount. That's all you do. You start adjusting the monthly amount by increasing the purchase price. You don't want to go too high on the purchase price, but what I ended up structuring with the seller is I just said, hey, we ended up agreeing on $13,000 down, I think is what my final terms were. All right, what did I say? I said, $13,000 down. I never said 0% interest, but it was 0% interest for 30 years. And it was, I think I ended up paying her like $155, $160. I don't even remember what I fucking paid for the house. It's been so long. All right, paid something like that. But what I really care about is my monthly payment. I think it's only, damn, I think I pay her $380 a month. That's what I pay her. I pay her $380 a month. You want to try to keep your monthly payments really as low as possible. Now, to calculate this, all right, what you're going to want to do, guys, is called MAMO. Then I'm going to pivot to sub 2. And again, I'm sorry, my brain's a little frozen today. What you're doing is you're just going to take the rent of the property. Then you're going to subtract the taxes and the insurance. So on this property, wherever it went, the taxes and the insurance on this property, guys, insurance on this thing's about $200 a month, and taxes are probably about, let's say, $300 a month. Taxes here, yeah, $300 a month. That's $3,600. That sounds about right. So I'm going to subtract $500. And let's say this property, my property actually right now, I think it rents, I don't even know what my own house's rent for. I'm so tired. $1,500. So that leaves me with $1,000. This is my MAMO. Okay, this gives me my room to pay the seller. So this tells me how much I can pay the seller monthly. Lowball calculators set me up for 400. So I can adjust. And what I ended up adjusting was, I actually did a really good job. I didn't adjust too much. But your goal is to adjust this number. You can adjust the purchase price. You can adjust the down payment a little bit. Never get the down payment over 10%. It's just an adjustment. That's all you guys are doing. You're just adjusting, and then you settle on a deal where they feel like they won. But at the end of the day, What you ended up doing was getting a house for 0% interest. That's your ultimate goal. You're going to get 0% interest houses. So then tomorrow I'm buying a house and I did the exact same thing. Remember I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it's actually worth 100,000. So I'm actually underpaying for it. I'm paying 70,000 for it. I'm giving them 20K cash and I am doing 0% interest for I think 9 years. So it's payments of 500. My mammo on the thing came out to about, I think my mammo was like 900 or something. So I'm going to be cash flowing about 400 bucks a month or something like that. I have to rerun the numbers. All right. How can you mess it up just not signing up for annual? Are you in Dallas? Yes. Okay. So what questions you guys have on seller financing? Because seller financing can be a juggle. Subject to is a lot easier. So I started with the hard stuff, and we'll break into the easy stuff. But all I want you to do, I know this may have seemed confusing. I'm also not the best teacher today. Usually I'm a little bit more solid. You're just lowballing the seller, guys. This is all you're doing. Let's break this down. Max, how do I get my first seller finance deal? Okay. How do I get my first seller finance deal? Then I'll show you how to get your first sub 2 deal. How do I get my first seller finance deal, Max? All you do, go into the course. This is your offer umbrella. You find a property. You pitch them cash. How do you pitch them cash? You put it into lowballoffer.ai. Okay, you pitch them cash. They say no. That's okay. You go up on your price. Okay, you go up a little bit. You settle on a fair cash offer. Okay. 400 sounds like you war chest. What do you mean you war chest? Okay. And then if they say no to your fair cash offer, you anchor them with the question. You say, hey, what's holding you back? Do you have a loan on the property? If you just straight up ask, do you have a loan on the property? They may be a little like, why are you asking? Some people think it's like private information. You say, hey, what's holding you back from moving forward? Do you have a loan on the property? Then based off of that, we take a direction. Okay. Sub 2, seller finance innovation. What I want you guys to focus on is sub 2 and seller finance. They don't have a loan. We go seller finance. We start talking to them. We do the lottery pitch. All right. We do the lottery pitch. And then we just get their number. We plug it back into lowball. Lowball is going to tell us a lowball seller finance offer that's going to anchor them. It's all about anchoring, guys. We're pirates. It's all about anchoring. We anchor them with a low seller financing offer at 0% interest. And then we determine what the most important term is to the seller. The most important term is typically the PP. They usually have one more that's really important to them. To this lady, what ended up being the most important to this lady, I'll tell you guys right now, the PP and the DP. She needed $13,000 and she wanted to sell the house for whatever that was, like 155, 160, I forget the numbers. Those were the most important things. So I gave her those two things, but I said, hey, in order, and this is a really good pitch, guys, if I am going to give you more money than the house is worth, and I'm going to come out of pocket a lot of money cash, I don't ask a lot. I just need to be able to make some money as an investor. I don't want to buy a house and lose money, right? So all I need is to just not lose money. She said, that makes a lot of sense. So what I did was I said, hey, this property rents for, what do you think this property rents for? She said, I always let them say, because they're always low on rent. She was like, like 1,200. I was like, yeah, on a good day. Yeah, I'll give it to you on a good day. Maybe between us guys, the property rented for like 1,500. I let people negotiate against themselves. Always let people anchor themselves down. Property rented for 1,500 all fucking day long. It's rented right now for 1,500. I said, okay, I'll give it to you. What do you think the taxes and the insurance are? And I'm like, dude, taxes, I don't know. Do you own any houses right now? Oh, you don't? I'm telling taxes and insurance are expensive. She was like, oh, I don't know, probably like 6, 7. I was like, yeah, like $700, right? Yeah. I told you what the real numbers were. So ma'am, that only leaves me with $500, right? She's like, so you can pay me $500? I was like, no, because I have a property management company. Oh yeah, you're right. You see, I can't manage, I'm busy. And I have to, pay for the maintenance and the expenditures. And I start to just nag at them. I say, when was the last time you fixed the roof? Oh, I'm gonna have to budget for that. Oh, the plumbing? Oh, you haven't checked the plumbing's probably bad. It's an old house. And I just start saying, I don't know if this is the right deal. Like this can be expensive. Okay. So I said, you know what? If I even want this house, I'm probably between property management and budgeting for all these expenses and saving money for these, it's probably going to cost me like $300. but I'll be generous. I can maybe get it done for 200. So ma'am, it only leaves me with $300 to pay you every single month. And if I pay you more than $300 a month, I'm losing money. And we agreed I can't lose money on a house. Oh, I say, yeah. So ma'am, the maximum I can pay you is 300 and I can't go a penny more. And guys, that's how you get these deals done. This is not a beginner strategy. This took me really 3 years to get good at. Realistically, guys, it took me 3 years. I am really fucking good at negotiating seller finance. I consider myself probably one of the best. Okay. I am not very good. I'm not saying I'm bad. I'm not bad at negotiating sub 2. I'm not bad. There are people way better than me. There are people way better at innovations. There are people way better at cash. Something I'm really good at is seller finance. I don't know why. It just clicked with me. But this is what I go through. I don't know how. I'm always able to get people like so down on seller finance deals. And the last thing I'll say, and I know I'm jumping a lot of information at you, but I don't expect you guys to learn all this day one. Cash, I can teach you guys cash in like an hour. Cash is easy, but creative is hard. And that's why I think you guys should stick. There's a reason why I preach. And again, I butt heads with my boy, Richard Taylor. Okay. I love the dude. I really do. But the thing that we differentiate on is and I think he does this too, don't get me wrong, but I really want you guys to focus on cash with a little bit of creative when it makes sense. I don't want you to just go attack creative. And there's another reason for that, because the assignment fees aren't that good. This was the best deal ever. And I only paid a $7,500 assignment fee. It's because it ruins your cock. You guys are probably like, Max, what the fuck are you talking about PP and cock? This is your cash on cash return, and it ruins your cock by paying a high assignment fee. So my cock got ruined, and I couldn't go any higher because my cock would have gone too small. I know you guys are like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm telling you, this is real stuff. Okay, what were the messages in the chat? Someone's saying something about the N-word. What? Anyways. Yeah, by the way, if you guys get a deal, make sure to send it to maxiswa.com. This is what Matt did. He just went here. He dropped a deal in here. He went here. He clicked creative. He sent me the deal. And I was like, dude, this is a good deal. I'm going to buy it. Done. That's all Matt did. Then I just paid him $7,500. I handled the rest. All right, what questions you guys got? Cash is king. Cock is king. No, cash is king. Cock is absolutely secondary. What if you decide to sell? Okay, Chris, this gets really technical. So again, this is why creative is something a lot more advanced, but I'm happy to teach it to you guys. I just want you guys to all know I understand creative really well. I just don't teach it as often because I want you guys to make money. And I think most of you guys are going to be, this is going to be you guys if you guys focus on creative. You're spinning your wheels. You're learning cool shit. You're not making any money. That's you if you focus only on creative, but you should know it. You should know it. You should learn it in the background. All right. So what you can do when you buy a property with seller financing, this may sound ridiculous, but what you can do is when you buy, okay, guys, I own, you know what? I actually can show you a picture of the house I own. I think I just posted did I post on my Facebook today? Here, I'll just show you a picture. This is the house I'm talking about. I went in, I spent like 20 grand, fixed it up. It's super nice now. Put a new roof on it, fixed it all up. This is the house. All right, this is the house in question. That's the one I bought with the lady. Why is this camera not focusing? All right, anyways, you guys get the point. There's me and my dog. All right, there's the house. It's beautiful now. Do you guys like the blue? I like the blue. Okay, what if I want to sell that house, Max? This is advanced. This is just to answer your question. If I want to sell that house, I could sell it, but my problem is that I owe the lady, like, let's just say 155, and I'm in it, let's say 30. So now I'm in this house 185. And if I sold it today, maybe I only got 175. So if I sold it right now, I would actually lose $10,000 plus realtor fees and everything. I'd probably lose $15,000. Well, fuck. I don't want to lose $15,000. So what I can do is I can actually, if I needed to sell it, I can wrap it. This is called a wrap. I'm not going to teach you guys this today. It's way too advanced. But you can sell a seller financing deal with seller financing. So if I have a seller financing deal, this is my deal. I can wrap this deal in another seller financing loan. So you guys want to learn this. This is an investment strategy. I don't think most of you guys are here. If you guys are here, that's awesome. Mac in our Discord does this. He does this every single day. My dad actually just sent Mac $50,000 yesterday, so Mac could go buy 2 more houses. My dad actually lends money to Mac. So totally, we're all family here, dude. Even my dad, even you guys in the Discord. Where's Mac? Where's Cody? Where the fuck is Cody? There, this guy. My dad just sent him 50 grand yesterday because he wants to go buy 2 more houses. We're all family here. I love Mac. Mac's a good dude. You guys can trust Mac with your life. Okay. But this is an advanced strategy. So what you can end up doing is I can take my 0% loan and I could sell that loan to a family, usually a not low income, but usually a family with bad credit. And I can probably wrap that loan at 10%. So now instead of selling for cash, I'm selling for a 10% cash flow. This is going to go above most of your guys' head. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But just know that's your exit strategy. It's a wrap. All right. All right. Anyways, you guys ready to move to sub 2? You guys have any more questions before we move to sub 2? That's seller financing. Should we recap one more time for you guys? Oh, if you guys didn't see the house, you didn't look at my picture. You didn't look at my camera. Also, do you have the owner of record on video that you want to do creative finance in the event they die or change their mind or try to get out of the deal? So seller financing, I prefer, guys. So in my hierarchy of how I like to buy houses, like seller financing to me is way better than sub 2. Seller financing is way better than sub 2. And there's so many reasons. But for one, I can get houses at 0% interest. And for two, there's pretty much like no risk. I don't want to say nothing's no risk, but it's very low to no risk. Like, so for example, they sold the house. So Danielle, they can't do anything. They sold the house. And all I'm doing is just paying them monthly. There's nothing they can do. Sub 2, they can try to go to the bank and throw a tissy fit. It's different. Balloons. One thing we didn't talk about, guys, is I don't like balloons. So balloons, as Pace Mowbray says, are for clowns. If you're going to do a balloon, 10 years plus. So let's just recap seller finance, and then we're going to jump into sub 2. But all you guys are going to do is exactly my steps, right? I explained my steps, all right? But then you are going to go into the Discord, and you're going to go to the math. No, sorry, not the math. You're going to go to creative finance, and you're going to use the 5-5-10-10 rule. So let's look at the 2 seller finance deals that I'm buying, or the one I bought and the one I'm buying tomorrow, and make sure that they meet this 5-5-10-10-10 rule. The goal is for your deal to meet 3 of the 5 steps. At least 3 of the 5 steps, and then you should submit it to maxfispo.com. If you find a deal that achieves 3 of the 5, send it here. I can likely find a buyer for it. So the rules are, again, I don't typically teach creative finance for a reason because I genuinely believe this. If you focus on creative finance, you're probably going to not get a deal, or you're just not going to make as much money as you could with ugly cash houses. But I wanted today just to be a creative finance day. Exactly, dude. We need to focus on cash. I just wanted to do one day of creative finance. Some of you guys love to creative finance, but I want you guys to just focus on cash. Cash makes you the money. Creative finance is just good to know. I don't know a freaking analogy for it, but it's a tool on your tool belt. You're not going to use it every day, right? But it's good to have. It's good to have. All right. So, do you have a question on a deal? If you guys have questions on the deals, guys, put all the addresses in the chat. I'll help you out. Okay, I'll help you out. But let's see if our deal meets the 5-5-10-10-10 rule. So 5% interest. We need to make sure our deals are less than 5% interest. This works for sub 2 and seller finance. Yes, I'm getting deals at 0% interest. Check. And what I wanted to say earlier, but I didn't say it, was this is a scale. So if I give, I need to take somewhere else. So if we give a seller a higher purchase price, and let's say we give them a higher down payment, that means that in order to balance the scale, my rate needs to go even lower. So I probably need a 0% rate, right? So my interest rate needs to go lower. My loan term needs to go longer. So I need a long, loan term, and then I need no balloon, right? So does that make sense, guys? So if you're going to go up over here, then you need to go down over here. You guys can't give the sellers this and then also not take here. Remember I said it's a pull. It's like a rope pull, right? If they pull, you pull. So if I'm going to give them a higher here, that's why I give them 0% interest, no balloon, and 30-year loan. It's all just a give and take. So my deals always have more than a 5% cash on cash return. I'll teach you guys how to calculate that another day. The entry fees, you want to keep them under 10%. My deals typically go higher than that, but I don't care about giving more cash because I got a bunch of cash sitting around. I'd rather give more cash for a better deal for instant equity. I make sure that I try to buy my properties at a discount to market value. That's always not the case. But if I pay more than market value, I try to get a better rate, a better cash on cash return, a lower entry fee, so on and so forth. And then I always get a longer than 10-year balloon. All right, there you go. I don't want to talk about this too much more because it's going to confuse you guys. That's seller financing in 60 minutes. And I do just want to mention one more time for you guys that are here. Ty, how many people did we have sign up?
Okay, so there's 14 that signed up. There's probably about 5 that couldn't follow directions. So I doubt that those are going to count.
I mean, if they upgrade. All right. But
You can't track if they upgrade or not. So that's the thing too.
what do you mean?
The ones that are applying,
I may be able to track. I don't know if I'll be able to. Fuck. I don't know if I can track that. Yeah, that's on them. Oh, okay, guys. So only 14 bought since this post was made. Still a lot of free money. Okay. So yeah, long story short, guys, if you do decide to sign up right now to the Wholesalers Academy, Joe is personally paying people to join, which is sort of nutty to me. I'm actually so Joe is literally paying people to join. So right now he's paying people $75 to join. He literally sent me the money, so I know you guys are going to get it. I mean, I hope so, but I mean, I have the money in my bank account right now. He sent me the money for verification purposes. So if you guys join the Wholesalers Academy right now, it's typically $180, but we dropped it to $150, and now it's dropped to $75. And the prices are going to go way north of probably $200, and that's a year. That's a year. So I mean, $75 divided by 12, you guys are paying $6.25 for the next 12 months. So you guys can lock in right now for $6.25. And I think it's time that I tell you guys what I'm going to give for the annual plan. And then we'll go talk about sub 2 before I pass out, because today I'm just dying. What'd you have to say, Ty?
remember keywords, and I quote in his post. He is providing or partially sponsoring the next 100 annual sign-ups.
Yeah, annual, please. Annual, Santa.
$15 a month. $150 a year. Pay for that, then you qualify. Don't. Most likely you do not. Just a random person that just bought the course and didn't know about this whole shit.
Yeah. This is exclusive for you guys. I mean, no one else is really hearing about this right now. So on social media, I haven't posted anywhere else. Got my annual game plan earlier today. I feel like that's no, okay. Yeah. So you guys who are like, Max, but I upgraded and I'm not getting benefits. Firstly, I promise you, I'm going to make it up to you guys who upgraded earlier when I did that little sneak peek post. I had no idea he was doing this. No idea. If I knew, I wouldn't have said that, but I will make it up to you. Trust me. I'm a man of my words. I will make it up to you. So it's like someone like you, Jack. I literally wrote down already every single person that upgraded before I did the announcement today. Gonna make it up to you guys. I'm gonna cook up something just for the people that upgraded early. I think it's 17 of you, if I'm correct. 17 of you. I signed up earlier for annual. You guys are gonna be so taken care of. Do not worry about it. Everyone else is gonna be like, fuck, I wish I would have done that. Okay. I had no idea he was doing this. So I can't, what the fuck? You can't say no to free money for people. It's really nice of him. But one thing that we're dropping is so for you guys who sign up annual, I just got, you guys have been asking me for the longest time, Max, do you have proof of funds? Yeah, you're good. If you guys just go straight with my link, don't worry about it. I am working with Joe's link. I'm working with Joe, okay, on this because he's already sent me the money. right? So we know everything's good. And he's on a flight and he couldn't figure it all out. And I was like, Joe, let me just handle this for you, man. So it's good. I'm taking care of it. I'm taking care of Joe. I'm tracking everything on my side. I have back end systems and stuff. So you're good. You don't have to use Joe's specific link. Because the problem, I don't have to get into detail, but here, do you want me to? Maybe he can put his link. I'll try to see if we have a link in the backside just so you guys can feel more confident. Anyways, yes, long story short is, you guys have been asking me for proof of funds. So what I just got today is there's two types of proof of funds. Let's be clear about that. You have proof of funds from a lender, and then you have proof of funds from your bank account. I got proof of funds from both. Now, my unfortunate situation is that I have like 12 bank accounts, maybe more. So my money is spread across all my bank accounts. It adds up to an okay amount, but in individual bank accounts, it may not be enough for your guys' deals. So in the past, you guys have reached out to me, and I've done this a lot. I just take a screenshot of my bank account and I send it to you guys, right? I say, okay, this is enough. Now we're going to have a formal proof of funds. That's a cash proof of funds for, a small amount, whatever. Okay. So if you guys get stuck on a deal, you guys have this all the time. You guys go to Zillow, right? And have you ever had the realtor, you're trying to pitch on an offer on a property, and she's like, yeah, I need proof of funds. And you're like, fuck, I don't have proof of funds. And some of you guys are going and creating illegal proof of funds. Don't do that. That's illegal. You can get in real trouble about that. Please don't do that. So then you guys get stuck. Well, what I'm doing is I'm going to provide a lesser amount for cash, nothing crazy, because I'm going to see if I can consolidate my bank accounts and get a little bit more money for you guys. But I just got today a proof of funds from a lender who has pre-approved me for $1 million. And I am only going to give that to people who, one, JV with me at Max Dispo. So we have to have a JV contract. I have to be involved in the deal. I can't just be going out and giving you guys proof of funds. That's not legal. But if I am involved in the deal, I have a $1 million proof of funds that you can use on our deals. So that's only going to be available to people in the annual. All right, cool. So I'm letting you guys know that today. Now, for all of you guys who signed up earlier, I'm going to take care of you guys. And that's just one thing. So what we're going to do for everyone that's signing up annual, or anyone that upgrades to annual, there's going to be a secret course. It's going to be a treasure chest, and you can only unlock it if you're an annual member. In there, you can get $1 million of proof of funds. In there, you can get a ton of other cool shit that I haven't talked about. There's so much more cool shit. You guys don't even know half of it. It's once I tell you guys, you're gonna be like, God dang it, I should have upgraded to annual. You got to upgrade to annual. And annual prices are, there we go. Well, one of you guys. On the annual prices are going up on Sunday, okay? So I would upgrade to annual. If you guys really feel like you need a proof of funds on your deals when you want a JV with me, let me know. I can provide that if you're an annual. But also, there's gonna be so much more cool stuff dropping. Let's just say I got some. Here, I'll just say a little bit more of a hint. The contract templates are good, right? We're all happy with the contract templates. Well, there's a couple contract templates down here that you guys don't have access to. You guys can see my screen. I'll just leave it at that. Those will be in the treasure chest. Got to get the annual. All right. One more thing I do want to announce before we talk about, and the annual is 2 months free. So I probably should have priced the annual higher, but whatever. I'm literally trying to I'm trying to give you guys everything. These people are charging $10,000 for courses, and I'm in. I'm not talking shit about them because I'm friends with a lot of these people, and I'm in some of these $10,000 courses. They don't even provide as much as I'm providing you guys. They're not live right now. They're not doing this. I'm dead. Guys, I'm literally a zombie today. I can barely talk. I think you guys can hear it. I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm going to show up tomorrow. I'm going to show up Friday. I'm going to show up Saturday. I'm going to show up Sunday if it fucking kills me, because I'm going to give you guys the best service possible. Yeah, I'm a walking fucking corpse today, but I'm trying to teach you guys sub 2 and seller finance. So if I can get on this live stream and I haven't slept in 4 fucking days, and teach you guys about sub 2 and seller finance, all of you guys can go and do your freaking homework, which was choose one market, choose one strategy, maybe two markets, maybe two strategies, choose one property type, and then start. Start pitching cash offers. All you guys can do that. All you guys can do that, all right? 15 new people still not following directions. Guys, it's the annual. If you guys can't follow directions, I can't help you. I'm so sorry. Okay, one more thing I do want to mention is you guys are really liking lowball offer. I purposely made it as simple as possible. A lot of you guys are like, Max, why is this blurred? Or Max, like, why is this blurred? This is an advanced calculator that I've been working on for 3 years. It's coming soon. I did not include it into lowball because the point is I'm trying to dummy simplify wholesaling for you guys. This is what you need. I don't know if you need all these other features. That's all coming at a separate calculator, which is going to be fucking insane. You should get it. But I did tell you that Sailor script was coming soon. And this is, well, Sailor script. Or it's actually script Sailor. I'm so tired. It's Script Sailor. This is Script Sailor, okay? And Script Sailor is going to be our new product that's going to be launching end of October. So what we have launching, guys, for all of you guys that are joining, I already have a really badass course, okay? Sunday is the giveaway. Sunday's the giveaway. We're giving away $50,000 worth of prizes. I don't even know if we've talked about that yet. There's just so much going on. Monday, we have Captain Comp 2.0 drop. And that's why the prices are going up so much, guys. The prices are just going to keep going up because I'm giving a stupid amount of value away. And then in October, I won't give a date yet, just end of October. Okay, maybe sooner. Okay, you have Script Sailor is dropping. I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek of it. And then we got the How to Wholesale AI is going to be dropping in November. And then in December, I already have cooking up some new software and stuff for you guys. We already have the whole year mapped out. So this is Script Sailor, guys. This, just like how the calculator is helping you guys determine your offers, this, guys, is helping you master your script. It's going to be so freaking cool. No one has softwares. I'm custom building these softwares. Custom building all of these softwares. All right, all of these, guys. All of this is custom built for you guys. It's costing me a shit ton of money. I'm building it all so that you guys can, and you're gonna get access to all of it. Hold on, who's calling me? Hey, this is Max.
Yo, what's up, Max? It's Joe.
Oh, hey, yo, I'm on the live stream, Joe. Hey, you want to say hi to the people, man? Push people to sign up, bro.
Nice. Well, hey, what's going on, man? Feel free to join. Use my link. Max is a great dude. You're missing out if you don't do it, man.
All right. Well, I'll call you about it here in a little bit because I got it all organized for you. So let me call you after this live stream. We're keeping track. We're keeping track for you.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
Yeah, for sure. See ya. Yeah, if you want to upgrade, let me quickly show you, Michael. I would upgrade so that you can get access to all the cool shit I'm dropping in a treasure chest. I think all you're gonna do, Michael, is, oh shit, guys. How do you guys upgrade? Because I have a different one. I think you go here. I think you go to settings. No, wait. You go to here, settings, and then just go to something about your communities, I think. You should be able to upgrade, but tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I think that's how you upgrade. I think I left a message in here. One second. I know I left a message in here. Here you go. I left a message for someone. So what you're going to do is you're going to log into your school. So you top right, you log into your school. In settings, click the group name, click membership, and then click upgrade to annual and confirm. So if all you guys want to upgrade, you don't get access to Joe's extra stuff, but you do get access to the treasure chest, which is dropping soon. So just do that. All right, should we talk about sub 2, guys, before I die? The numbers are naked. Lol. I will, Dana, if you want me to look at your deals, send them in here. I'm only going to look at deals in the Discord from the sailors. Okay, guys, before I comp a sub 2 deal and before I pass out, let's make sure to look at your guys' deals. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. You guys excited for Script Sailor? I don't think you guys are even ready for it. I don't think you guys know what I'm going to drop. Why do you want to call Dave? Who's Dave, Olivia? Oh, did you guys know I locked up a sub 2 deal today? I didn't even talk about it. Oh, yeah, I got a sub 2 house under contract. I literally got a sub 2. Shit. Wait, let me get the address. That's what we'll talk about. Fuck, dude. I've been so tired. I've been genuinely dying, but that's okay. No complaints. I'm very blessed to have you guys support me. So I'm not here to complain. But I did lock up a sub 2 deal today. So let's talk about that. I don't know where it is. Bear with me. Oh, is it? Hold on. I'm gonna find my sub 2 deal that I locked up. I don't even, it's in, I think it's in Washington, DC. Washington, DC. Is Washington, DC a state? You guys know if Washington, DC is a state? I don't know if Washington, DC is a state. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to find this deal. But sub 2 under contract, let's go. All right, so you guys don't want me to look at any of your deals here? I know some of you guys on YouTube do. But anyways, okay. 16 new people still not following directions. Fuck. Guys, you got to get the annual if you want it to be $75 off. William, send me your deal here, buddy. I'll look at it right now while I try to find this sub 2 deal I got. This one was the easiest one to lock up. So you guys are probably like, we're an hour deep into this live stream. You guys like, Max, I'm so effing confused by everything you taught me about seller financing. I am so confused. Hopefully we're going to understand over time. Sometimes, guys, sub 2 is easier than cash. Sometimes. This one was so easy. So easy. The guy called us. He actually watches my YouTube channel. So shout out to you, bro. He watched my YouTube channel. He has a house. It's not a house. It's actually a multifamily. He has a fourplex. He has a fourplex. And it's in Washington, D.C. And he paid, I think, $900K for it. He paid $900,000. And he has an $850,000 loan or something like that. And he's struggling to make payments. One unit's unrented. It should rent for $8,000. His mortgage, his what we call the PITI, his mortgage, guys, his mortgage plus his taxes and insurance, this is principal and interest, is $6,000. So he should cash flow about $2,000, but he has an unrented unit and he has maintenance problems. The roof is bad, the plumbing's bad, the HVAC's bad. He's having problems, okay? So he can't make his mortgage payments. So he came to me, found me on YouTube. He said, bro, help. Nicest guy in the world. He called me today and said, help me. I said, this deal doesn't pencil cash because I can't give you a lowball cash offer. I can't because you have an $850,000 loan. That means we can't go under that. That's the floor. That is the floor. And I can't do seller financing because you have no equity. No equity. He only has debt. He has 100% debt. So let me just do a sub 2. Or let me just do a mortgage takeover, as Richard calls it. Mortgage takeover. So I said, here's the offer. We literally had the contract signed. I just need to find it. I don't know how to find this deal. I'll be honest. We got too many deals in the CRM. Guys, look how many deals we have in the... Hold on, I'm not going to show... I'll show the people in the... Look how many deals we're rocking right now. Holy fuck. You guys ask why I'm stressed out. This is where you guys are going to be soon. This is where I want you to be. All of these deals, guys, this is coming from networking, making offers, all this different stuff. This is where you guys are going to be. You guys don't see it on YouTube. I can't show it on YouTube. There's like 50 deals we're working on right now. And that's not even the dispo side. Look at the dispo side. We got tons of deals on the dispo side. Like there is so much. But anyways, I can't find the property. I'll try to find it in a second. We're going to do a mortgage takeover. So guys, my offer was, hey man, I'm going to give you $0 and I'm just going to take over your loan. That was it. That was our offer. He said, bet. He signed it. So that's it. That was the offer. I said, let me just take over your loan. That easy. So again, all we do, guys, is we go through the frameworks. We make sure that the deals right? We follow the framework. That's it. I hit him with, we started cash, didn't work. We said, hey, what's holding you back? He says, hey, I have $850,000 of debt. I was like, what do you want to walk here? So for pitching subject to, I can teach you my subject to pitch. Sometimes it just pitches itself. This time it was just a fucking layup. So if there's a basketball hoop, I don't know. I just laid that shit up. Actually, it wasn't me, it was Shanks. Shout out to Shanks. He just laid it up. I said, what do you want for the, what do you want? Instead of saying how much do you want for a property, guys, say, what do you want to walk away with? It's a much better word, because when you say how much do you want to get from the property or something, sometimes they just don't understand. So like, in a perfect world, what do you want? What's your dream situation? What do you want to walk away with? He said, I just don't want the house anymore. So I said, great, let me take over the liability. You walk away. He said, bet. And that's it. Sometimes sub two just pitches itself. Now, it does sometimes get confusing. There's 5 objections that they can bring up. If you guys need to pitch subject to, instead of the brain dead Max doing it, I have really good videos on it where when you're pitching it, I have a lot of good scripts, but here's what I would do. These are the 5 objections that can come up on any sub 2 deal. You know, I should actually make a chart on that. These are the 5 objections, guys. Okay, I go through them, and it's the 5 Ds. The 5 Ds, okay? I have top of my head, you know, you got like debt to income, debt, your DTI, you got your down payment, you have the done with the property. There's 5 of these, okay? There's the 5 Ds. You need to know how to object to all of these, okay? So I need you guys to do that. What do they call that? The thing that everyone's scared about. Anyways. All right. What's up? What's up, Canadian closer? So yeah, guys, go make sure to watch that video to know how to overcome the 5 Ds. And then guys, that's how you pitch it. So I'm gonna go try to pull up the sub 2 deal here in a second and we can walk through it. But again, then once you overcome the 5 Ds, once you have a conversation with them, it's really simple. Then you just make sure that the deal passes the 5 5 5 10 10 or 5 5 10 10 10 rule. You got a good sub 2 deal. That's it. It's not that complicated. But again, you start with cash and the deals fall in your lap. You don't go out chasing sub 2, they come to you. You don't go out chasing seller finance, they come to you. It's a solution. This is a solution. This is a solution. This is where you start. Due on sale. Thank you. Due on sale. So that's one of them. So you got due on sale. And then there's I got debt to income, down payment, done with the property, due on sale. Shit, do we have to watch the video for me to remember? That's what it was. It was D's nuts. Thank you, Michael. Shit, how could I have ever forgotten that it was D's nuts? Oh, this, by the way, is the best video on pitching subject to. This guy's old. This is old Max. If you guys maybe find some old Max. Have you guys ever seen Gold Mullet Max? Gold Mullet Max is something beautiful. I don't know if you guys ever seen Gold Mullet Max. Oh man, Ryan, have you ever seen Gold Mullet Max? This may actually freak you out. This was obviously before I met my girlfriend. Oh, dude, look at Zach with the new thumbnails, the AI thumbnails. Okay, Zach. Anyways, check out Gold Mullet Max. This was when I was in my creative days. Ooh, oldest. Where's Gold Mullet Max? There's Gold Mullet Max. Dude, look at how handsome I am. Dude, do I bring back the gold mullet, guys? Tell me I'm not good looking with the gold mullet. Bruh. Dude. Anyways. This guy could riz any sub 2 deal. Guys, it's not me trying to run this giveaway. I mean, this is literally just Joe sponsoring new people's membership. He joined and he said, this is so great. I want more people to join. And he just put up like $4,500 of his own money. I can't control that. If you guys just want to give out free memberships, I can't say no to that. Can't gatekeep that. We're a community at the end of the day, you know? So we're all here for each other. Okay. No one has a property they need me to look at. Olivia, are you the only dispo person? Olivia is pretty much our only dispo person. Her setter starting Monday. I keep rotating the other dispo people. They're just not producing. So I just keep Olivia. So yeah, the setter's starting on Monday. I need to call Fuad about that. Okay. So I think there's one other announcement. Maybe, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Too many announcements. Okay. All right. Do you guys have properties you want me to look at? I would pull up the sub 2 deal, but I don't know where it is. You know what? Actually, I can find it. Here you go. You guys want to see that sub 2 house? Let me give you guys the address. All right. Here's the address. So you guys know I'm real. I don't lie to you guys. 58 Galveston Place. This guy literally found me on YouTube and was like, bro, can you find a buyer for my house? I was like, sure. Here's the multifamily. So we need to find a buyer that wants to come in at $850,000 plus our assignment fee. But between us, I'm happy to do it for pretty much no money just to help the guy. So if you guys know anyone that's looking for a sub 2 house or multifamily, excuse me, out in DC, you let me know. The only problem with this deal, guys, is it sounded great. It has a 6% interest. And I still don't know what that other D is. I'm going to have to go check. It's 6% interest. So if we look, guys, at the 5, 5, 10, 10, 10 rule, is it less than a 5% interest rate? No. Shit. If it more than a 5% cock? Yes. Okay, so let's give it a little green check there. Is the instant equity more than 10%? That's this one. No. Shit. There's zero instant equity. Okay. Is there longer than a 10-year balloon? Yeah, there's no balloon. Check. The last one is the entry fee less than 10%? Yeah, check. So it makes 3 out of 5 checks. That means I will take the deal. Boom, I will take the deal. Typically, this on average. Okay. Is this the best deal ever? No. Is it a good deal? No. To the right person, this is hopefully a good deal. Unless there's unforeseen problems, hopefully a good deal. All right. Guys, I'm tired of talking. Can you guys just come up on the stage and talk? I'm dead today. All right. I'm tired. I'm opening this up to you guys. Raise your hand. All right, go ahead. What?
The promotion is for new. If you haven't bought it yet, now you buy it.
No, I know, but they still. Yes. 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 Okay. Here, let me break this down one more time for you guys. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Okay, let's break this down one more time because Joe's not going to cover that. Joe is only covering new signups. I believe I can. I have to go. Yeah, no. But I'm trying to do my best to make it up for you guys. I can't control people in the community wanting to pay for new members. I can't control that. Like I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna gatekeep more people joining the community, right? But I'm making it up to you guys by giving you guys cool shit like POFs. Did you guys see what else I was giving you? I mean, do I have to just show you guys everything? I'm gonna give you guys more unreleased contract templates, thousands and thousands of dollars spent with my attorney. Like, trust me, I'm going to make it up to all of you guys. If you guys feel like you're getting shorted, you're absolutely not. I'm going to make it up to all of you guys. Okay, so jump in, but let's just break this down one more time. All of you guys raise your hand, come ask questions. Okay, I'm going to make this. Mass wants to talk. Who else wants to talk? Who has a deal? Let's talk deals. Please raise your hand, come talk, come hang out. All right, so Mass wants to talk. We'll bring you up, but just one more time, guys, to explain. One more time. We have the wholesalers, okay? The wholesalers, okay? This is my $10,000 course in community that I sell, or really it's an investment, for 50 cents a day. But the prices, they go up on Sunday. But if you join, you can get entered into a huge giveaway. A huge giveaway. This is Sunday. All of you guys are entered. All of you guys, okay? And if you guys refer more people, you guys get more entries. It's super sick. All right. If you buy annual, you save 30 bucks. You save 2 months. Okay. You save 30 months plus, or not 30 months, 30 bucks plus. Okay, so it's 50 bucks a month. Okay, it's 50 bucks a month. It would be 180. No, it's only 150. And you actually get the treasure chest. You get this sick treasure chest that I'm going to unlock in probably 30 days with a bunch of goodies. And I'm only going to keep adding goodies. Okay, I want the annual member. I actually have a goodie I haven't told you guys about that's better than all the other goodies. It's better than the $1 million POF. Okay, I literally want all of you guys to upgrade to annual because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it. Okay, but there's this dude named Joe who literally just sent me a ton of money today. And he's like, I want to sponsor new people joining. Okay, he sent me $4,350 and said, use this money to pay for new members. I said, bet. And this is how he wanted to set it up. So that's how we're setting it up. So if you guys join, and only for annual, you guys get a huge discount. So if you guys join right now, you guys get 75 bucks off. So now this is a lot of explaining. This is only 75 bucks, which is the same as $6 a month. Okay, it's about $6 a month. All right, cool. Thank you guys. I'm excited for Sunday when I get to stop selling the community. We can just start doing normal courses. You guys aren't going to hear me about selling anymore. Joe's a really nice guy. Joe's a dope dude. You can't upgrade to annual, bro. It's okay. When you close your deal, you can afford it. Or you can make $10,000 on monthly. It's fine. It's just, I'm going to give you so much dope shit on annual that it's going to be so worth the investment. And you're saving money. You're literally saving money. Okay. Okay, who wants to talk? I don't want to talk anymore. We got 3 people. Mass, I'm going to start in reverse order because you talked, I think, last time, right? If you're okay with that, Mass. Let me just bring these people on real quick. Guys, fire session. Go ahead. What's up, Glenn? How can I help you, Glenn? Glenn, you're being added. Okay, Glenn is being added. Okay, William, you're also being added. First to jump in, hang out with me. You're at 19. Well, no, you're at 19, but there's 30 people, right? So the first 10 got in free. The next 20. 100% you're in the 75. Yeah, you guys are still getting 50% off the annual if you guys join right now. You're good. You get in for free if you sell their properties on tomorrow. If you don't sell it, you're banned from the community.
Everyone except for Libya gets credit.
All right. Yeah, Olivia pays double. All right. What's up, William? Nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, for sure, bro. We can hear you. Welcome. Hey, guys, I'm going to turn on the audio. You guys may not be able to hear them, so let me turn on the audio so you guys can hear everyone in here.
I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
If I have a wholesaler that's sending me deals, can I still send those in?
Oh, dude.
Like a real estate agent or...
Bro, thank you for asking that. Thank you. So right now, how that works is that's called a JV, right?
Yes.
And it's also known as bird dogging, right? So you have, so it's okay. So you're the middleman and you know a wholesaler, you're the bird dog, and you have me who's the dispo guy, right? I have the buyers.
Yeah.
WBD, whatever the hell. Okay, so you're saying that you have a wholesale, do you have a deal that another wholesaler has? This guy has a house?
Oh, yeah. They send me deals like
Love it.
Monday through Friday.
So this is what you're going to do.
Okay.
This is what Zach calls the ICAG method.
I'm just going to put you on mute real quick. I'm at work right now, so my bad.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. Hopefully you're listening, though, because I'm about to make you a shit ton of money.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, cool. I'm about to make you a shit ton of money. Okay, here we go. What you can do. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about the better version of Zach's ICAG, which is called VAA, which is also dropping in a community. And this, I think, is going to be the bigger feature than anything we're dropping. This is going to be bigger than Script Sailor, bigger than Lowball, bigger than anything we have. This, I think, is fundamentally going to change the wholesaling game forever. But I can't talk too much about that. It's still being approved by my attorney. But what you can do is you can do Zach's method, Zach Ginn's method, called ICAG, or I know a guy. And what you're going to do is, guys, you guys could do this too. There's wholesaling. You know what? Fuck. That's what we're doing tomorrow. This is what we're doing tomorrow. There's wholesalers who have houses and they may send them to you or you may see them. You go to them and you say, hey, bro, I have buyers or I know a guy. I know a guy that has buyers. Who is that guy who has buyers? Me. This handsome pirate. I have buyers in all 50 states. Okay? I know a guy. Cool. You know a guy? Yeah, you do. You guys all freaking know a guy. You know me. So you go to them, it's like, however you want to pitch them. My partner has buyers. We have buyers. I know a guy that has a buyer. However you guys want to phrase it, that's none of my business. I can sort of tell you what I think is the most effective. And then you say, are you down to sign a 50-50 JV deal? And guess what they're going to say? They're going to say, yeah, for sure. Now, warning, do not go to New Western. Okay? Do not go to companies like this because these are dispo shops. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay? Don't go to dispo shops. This needs to be individual wholesalers, not big companies. Okay? If they're a big company, don't go to them and do this method. This is only for small wholesalers. Okay? You go to these small wholesalers who don't have a buyer for their deal. You say, hey, I know a guy, Zach Ginn's ICAG method, 50-50. Now they sign. So what do you need to be able to do this? You need one, a JV agreement. And my JV agreements are releasing soon. So then you send them a 50-50 JV agreement. Now this is the crazy part. You now go to maxdispo.com. All you guys do, you get your 50-50 JV agreement. You go to maxdispo.com. You say, hey, I got this property in Arizona. You fill out the information. So hopefully you're listening, William. This is going to make you money. You're going to quit your fucking job.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
listening.
You're going to do this instead of your job.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're being way too generous here, and I don't care. I want you guys to make as much money as possible. I'm going to tell this to Ty right now, and he's about to blow his head off because he's going to be like, why Max are you going to give him so much money? You're going to go to maxdispo.com.
So I have to get the JV agreement from the wholesaler first?
You got it? Okay, and that's why I'm going to tell you about VAA in a second. But yes, you have to get the JV agreement from the wholesaler, and I can explain why. Then you go to Max Dispo. You get a 50-50 JV agreement. You go to maxdispo.com. You submit it here, and just tell me that this is an ICAG, a bird dog, whatever you want to call it, right? I already have a 50-50 JV with the wholesaler. Now, what we're going to do is if I think this is a great deal, and I think there's enough money to be made. Let's say I think this is a $20,000 deal. Okay? I think this is a $20,000 deal. Here's how I'm going to split it up. The original wholesaler, remember there's 3 of us now. The original wholesaler, he's going to keep 50% because he signed a 50-50 JV. But our 50% is going to be divided in 2. You're going to get 25% for literally going to maxdispo.com and submitting a form. And I'm going to get 25% for doing all the hard work of selling it and closing the deal. Now you have Olivia and everyone in my chat like, God damn, Max, why aren't you not asking for more? This is how I'm going to do it. 50, 25, 25, at least for now. Maybe I'll change it in the future. So you can make 25% by getting a JV contract and sending it to wholesalers and then sending me the deal. Because how much are we going to make here, bro? How much are you making at your job right now? Roughly. You don't have to tell me. If you don't mind. Like, I don't know if that's too much of a personal question, but here, it doesn't matter.
Like with taxes and everything, like 110.
Okay, you actually have a really fucking good job. That's a great job. Okay. So
Yeah,
he has a good job.
120, 140 at the most.
My dude's balling, right? He's making 3 times the average income of an American. He's making 50.
Yeah, I'm a UPS driver, so a lot of overtime.
Damn, dude, UPS pays freaking well. But okay, so he's making about 10K a month. Well, here on this $20,000 deal, which he never found the deal, he never found the buyer. This guy's going to get 10. The whole original wholesaler always gets 50. I'm going to get only 5K for doing a lot of the work, and you're going to get $5,000 for just sending a deal and getting it under contract. And this is the easiest way to get your first deal. It's called ICAG. But there's an ICAG 2.0, which is called VAA method, which is going to be only available for you guys in the future. And that is what I'm trying to build, because the difficulty here, the only difficulty here, the hardest part about this is, what is it, man? What's the difficulty of this strategy?
Finding buyers.
Well, I mean, no, just for you, not me. I'm finding the buyers. That's the hard part. The guy's finding the deals. That's the hard part. What's the hard part for you?
For me, it's just, I only had one buyer. That was just the way I was taught.
The hard part
Just
for you is
focused on one buyer.
getting that contract signed, right? You have to get him to sign a contract. The JV contract, right? I'm going to take this as yes. He's working his UPS job, guys. He's out hustling. The hardest part for you is you have to get the contract signed. You have to get the contract and get it signed. VAA, the goal of VAA is to eliminate that. It's to make it seamless. And this is what I'm building for you guys. And that's coming soon. Does that all make sense, guys? So if you guys go find a wholesale, if you guys get sent a really good deal and you're like, I have a buyer, go sell it. Please go make money. But you guys don't have a buyer, you know a guy that does. Get the property in a 50-50 JV contract. Send it to me at maxdispo.com. Now, if Max, I don't have a JV contract, something, they're coming out soon. They're coming out soon. All right? That is actually the easiest way to get your first deal. And if you guys don't think it's possible, this guy named Shanks did that, and he made $6,666 doing that. We found a house in Houston, and we ended up doing a different split. We actually did a 33, 33, 33 split on a 20K deal. We bought it for 100. We sold it for 120. We all made $6,666. How do we find buyers? I don't want you guys really finding buyers. I want you guys finding deals. I have buyers. If you guys want to build a buyers list, I show you how. I don't gatekeep that information. I teach you guys everything, but I prefer, because it's going to make you more money, if you don't go find buyers, you just send your deals to me and I do all the selling. You guys just find deals.
I have another question.
Yeah, please. What's up, bro? Okay. All right. All right. Your time is up, sir. Goodbye. We're going to get to the questions real quick, guys, because I'm going to bounce. I invited you guys to speak. Just jump on in here. If you guys want to ask questions, you guys are on YouTube, you're like, dang, I really want my questions answered. You got to jump into the Discord. So, yo, Glenn, before we come over to Mass, what's up, man? You can unmute yourself, Glenn. The people want to hear your voice. You look handsome in your suit, brother. It's a good looking suit. I was like, New York. Is that New York or is that Chicago?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Where are you?
Austin, Texas.
That's Austin? Dang.
That's AI.
Oh, shit. That's AI. All right. Yeah, I love Austin. Where are you in Austin?
North Austin, Wells Branch area.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I just got a
I
house.
was going to ask you about that deal I sent over to you.
Oh, let's check it. Where is it? Did you send it to Max Dispo?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's look at it, man.
1218 East 52nd Street.
Let's look at it. All right, guys, I'm going to blur my CRM. Only you guys and the wholesalers can see my custom CRM. By the way, I will be releasing the CRM to all of you guys in the future. Development costs on it have exceeded tens of thousands of dollars, but that's okay because it's badass as hell. And I want you guys to have it because it's pretty powerful, but that's okay. We'll release it in the future. I'm thinking around January. Stay tuned on it. So what'd you say the address was?
1218 East 52nd Street.
It's going to be in, we have another underwriter starting tomorrow, and then I may have to hire another underwriter for our next week afterwards. 1218. Why do I not see 1218? Sure, it's 1218. Sure, we got it.
Yes.
1218.
East 52nd Street.
I'm gonna put 52nd and see what happens. Not get. Oh, what the hell? Why did I not see it? Oh, dude, that's the one I said I got in Austin. I said I got a property and contract under Austin today. That's you.
Yep.
Glenn, it's you. That's you, Glenn.
It's my first one.
Beautiful. Let's look at your deal, dude. Yeah, I was going to get it marketed. We have the marketing getting ready for tomorrow. And yeah, let's do it. Dude, it's my boy, Glenn. All right. Oh, he said AI. All right, let's look at this deal, guys. So Glenn, guys, got a property in Austin. We'll have Glenn talk about how did you get this this deal, Glenn. I want you to tell the people. Here's the house.
Well, I've been calling. I mean, this is the fourth agent they've had on it since March, and I've been calling them consistently every time it was on and off the market, but I couldn't get a hold of anybody when it's off. So I had to get it on market, but got them down to 250.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where I was originally offering.
That was crazy.
So,
I think you did a great job. So guys, the rule of thumb is with on market, we want to at least get $30,000 below list price. Does that make sense, guys? Minimum $30,000 below the list price. And the reason is, if I find a buyer, if you guys get a house at 200 and it's listed for, let's say, 215, and I'm trying to sell it for 210, the buyer's like, why am I paying 210 for something that's listed for 215? I'm not getting a good enough deal. So that's why we want that 30K for Zillow minimum. So yeah, you got an 80K. Man, so tell me, how did you run your numbers? Where'd you come up with your offer? Let's comp this property together.
I looked at the properties around the area and I was assuming it'd be at about 620 at ARV, but I knew it took at least 130 in repairs. So I put 150 in repairs and I still came out at, my numbers ended up being like 304,000. But when I was talking to the agent, I was telling him, hey, I've seen this property on back and forth since March. What are they looking to do with it?
Yeah.
And he said, honestly, they wanted to get at the lowest 280. I said, what if I gave them, 250, but I
Nice.
take care of your commissions and they don't have to pay any closing costs or anything like that.
Nice.
And he talked to them and they agreed.
So
I said,
it's okay. So it's 250 plus a 3% agent commission, correct?
yes.
Okay, gotcha. So then it's it's 270, 250, 700. Okay, anyways, it's not much. Guys, that's a really, really good strategy that Glenn did. It's more powerful to come lower on price and offer to pay the agent an additional 3% commission from your side. So just subtract 3% from your purchase price and tell the agent you're going to give them that money. I know it sounds stupid. You get your offers accepted 10 times more. So good job. Let's quickly comp this property. So the downsides of the property, I'll be honest, what are the downsides? You're next to multifamily. I think we're going to get a lot of pushback there. People don't want to be next to multifamily. Because it just hurts the value of the house that you're just behind a big, not very nice multifamily apartment. And
That thing's probably going to get torn down.
yeah, I would hope so. And then you're across the street from more multifamily. So that, that's sort of going to be the pushback on this house is it's going to
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to target that multifamily and see if I could get it under contract.
I love it. You should.
We're going to just try to gentrify the whole area.
Hey, let's do it. So comping the property, guys. So you paid $250. This is not a good comp. So you guys want to make sure that you filter out anything that's not also a house. So don't comp to condos. Don't comp to things like that. This one I think is a condo, even though it's not showing up as a condo. This one's really tough to comp, guys, because it's in like this weird little pocket of like some commercial area. If you guys want to learn how to comp, just go to Classroom, go to the math, and then go to the 10 comp commandments. These are the 10 rules to follow if you want to determine what the after repair value of a property is. Then grab the repair estimator for repairs, and then just plug that into lowball calculator right here. It will tell you what you should offer. So on this one, you said, what do you think ARV was?
620.
Yeah, and where'd you get that?
Well, I don't have that tool, so I was just using like the batch leads.
Yeah.
And looking at the closest properties that are similar in size.
Yeah, it's a tough one again, because, and again, this is going to be a pushback on the deal, right? And that's why it hasn't sold on Zillow, is because this is very commercial, whereas this is residential. And then this is a completely different area because it's crossing a freeway. So you don't have any good comps. But, if I had to say what I thought ARV was, I mean, your house compared to this one is bigger by 400.
It's got a lot of land. That's a big lot.
Yeah, you guys have the same size lot. You know what? Like yours is a bigger house, and this one's not even that nice. mean, it's nice, but it's not even that nice. And this one sold for 490. So I would for sure say north of 500 if someone wants to live next to the multifamily. But the beautiful part is that there's such a room of safety here. What has me questioning is, why do you think repairs are so high?
Because it needs a roof and the garage needs to be rebuilt.
Okay, so let's use the repair estimator. Have you seen pictures of the inside? Because I don't have pictures of the
Yes,
inside.
I've been inside it.
Oh, do you have pictures?
Yeah.
Can you send those to me? Because the pictures you sent, the file didn't have any pictures. Can you?
It didn't?
No, it didn't. Can you?
Oh, okay.
Can you DM those to Ty right now? We'll put them in the CRM. Okay, but how bad are we talking? Is the inside like grandma's house, or is it like?
No, you can look at it on Zillow. They have pictures of it
Oh,
on
I guess that was
Zillow.
a good point. I could have just pulled it up on Zillow. I was comping this at 3 in the morning last night, so I was a bit.
Yeah, I
out of
seen
it.
your message come in at 2.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I comped at 2 in the morning. It was a long night. Okay, so here's the pictures, guys. So how much did you say repairs were? You said one something?
Yeah, I had them estimated at 130.
It seems high, which is good. It seems way too high. So using the repair estimator, guys, this is more of a high-end neighborhood though, so we're gonna have to bump up those numbers. But just using this, typically we would say this is probably 45, 60. We typically say something like this is like 65, 70. Because it's a high-end neighborhood, I mean, maybe 80s, 90. Like, I don't see it being really too much north of 100 unless I'm missing something. I really don't see it.
Well, the roof, it needs a AC.
Roof. Okay, so roof, just so you know, each major repair item add 10,000.
Okay.
I mean, I just put on 3 roofs on my houses. My insurance companies are mad at me. They want to cancel me. One of the roofs cost 7. One of them cost 12. One of them cost 15. So just, $10,000 typically. I just put an AC into my house. It cost me 8. So 10K typically covers it. So yeah, I mean, 10K rule works. I just put all new electrical panel in my house. That cost me about 5K. So 10K will cover you. So yeah, so I mean, I don't see it being that expensive. So running the numbers, let's just be conservative and say the ARV is 500 just because you're next to multifamily. If you weren't next to multifamily, I would agree, like, dude, you're 600. I mean, this one's 650. This is a perfect comp. But let's just be conservative because I think people are going to ding us in the neighborhood. So what we could do is we could say, hey, this is a $650,000 ARV, but I understand that our neighborhood is bad. So here, I'm just going to subtract 20% value, whatever, right? Or about 100K. Like we're just trying to be generous here. So we're at 550. Okay. So at 550, if you use the 90% rule, which I teach you in the school group, here you're at 500 minus repairs. Let's just say repairs are, even if repairs are 100, now you're at 400. And if the investor wants to make 80K profit, now you're at 320. So I am surprised, genuinely, I'm surprised this has not sold on Zillow, and I don't know what I'm missing. I think it's the neighborhood.
It just came back on the market.
It did. Okay. The numbers are great.
I guess they were having problems with the realtors. That's why they were switching them out so much.
I'm gonna price it at 299. And you got it at what? 280? You said?
I got it at 250.
Oh, fuck, you got it at 250. Yeah, that's crazy to me. So I thought you got it for 280. So shit, I don't know where to price this. I mean, it's just gonna be the neighborhood. I'm gonna price it high and have them work me down. So maybe I'll price it at 280. I don't know. I'll talk to some buyers I might have in Austin. So yeah, that's the plan. But the numbers are great. It's just, I'm telling you, it's a neighborhood thing. I just know it's a neighborhood thing. And we're just gonna have to find the right investor that's willing to take that risk. But I think the price is great. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyways, so yeah, it's launching tomorrow. Do you have a certain price you want to launch it at, or you have no idea?
I mean,
yeah. So again, sorry, I didn't mean to say. So at $299, it's only a. I mean, it is a 30K discount, so it's not a terrible place to start. How long's it been on the market though? Only 26. That's not a terrible place. I mean, to start to take lowball offers. Again, I'm not saying we're gonna make 50K here. Like, don't go celebrating yet. but I could, anywhere maybe around there. I'll have my team double check everything, but I think I'll price it high. See if somebody lowballs us at like 260, 270. Well, shit, I'm pretty happy. That's sort of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, deal. Sounds good, Glenn. Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll get it out tomorrow, and Olivia is gonna work that deal all day tomorrow. Right, Olivia?
All right.
I got you, Glenn.
All right.
Get it.
We
Worry.
got our
Thank you.
VIP buyers in Austin. Let's just hit them up. Hit them up tomorrow. Okay.
On
cool.
that topic, can I
Yeah.
schedule a showing?
For which one?
New Albany.
Yeah, you want to do I got the seller's phone number. You want to do a showing on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
I have
call.
people asking to go tomorrow, but
What price?
they haven't given me a price. They said they'll be ready to give me one after they see it. You muted yourself.
Did you anchor them at all or not?
Well, I don't know what price to tell them. Because
No, that's what I'm
remember
saying. So you were just vague. You're just
Oh, well, these were the people that inquired already.
at 115.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking hopefully closer like 150 to 175.
And these realtors have not been helpful.
So maybe we'll get an answer tomorrow. But yeah, let me call the seller right now and try to get a showing for Friday, middle of the day.
Okay.
Uh,
And then obviously I got to tell these people a price.
I need to. Okay, let me try to find this guy's number. 1 second. I think Ryan sent it to me. Wait, did Ryan send it to me?
Ryan or Dave did.
Dave sent it to me? Why do I not have it? I need to call that guy right now. Did he put it in the chat? I don't know where he put it. Shit. Anyways, I want to get that deal done.
I think it's in the CRM too, in the notes.
All right, let me do this.
And
Let me do this real quick, guys, and then then we'll dip. Okay, you said in the CRM, what's the property? It's New Albany.
yeah,
Let me call the seller, get that scheduled. Yeah, I mean,
it's in Dave's notes.
I think 175 is where I would market it. But maybe that's too high. I don't know. Why did my screen go dead? That's great. My screen just died. Sorry, guys, on my other live stream, my screen died. Okay. So New Albany, I got it right here. Let me call the seller on that property. Bear with me. Well, yeah, but yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out today. It's in notes, you said? The deal notes? Yeah, I got it.
In Dave's notes, yeah.
Yeah, let me call him. Maybe 169. I like the price 175. Fuck it. Let's just see what happens.
If they tell me to fuck off, what do you want me to say?
I meant 150. Hey, my name is Max. I'm Dave and Ryan's partner. Is this John, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, John. Just wanted to get an idea. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Just wanted to get an idea of maybe, I could have a few of my GCs, some different contractors, like a roofer and a few different people, maybe go and visit the property. I didn't know if you were available Friday or not.
Yeah, Friday should be fine.
Friday works for you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a time that's best for you?
Could it be around 4 p.m.?
Yeah, I think we can probably make that work. I want to make sure it works for you. So yeah, let's pencil in for, if you can't do any earlier, can you?
I can do 3. 3's fine.
Three-
Can you do 3?
Yeah, I think 3 will work great. So okay, then let's pencil in 3. I'll let you know how many individuals I have going. I'm just making different calls to different contractors to try to get this done as fast as possible. So
Cool.
I'll let you know. Tomorrow I'll confirm with you. But yeah, let's just shoot for 3 and just expect a few individuals there for probably about half an hour.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. And if you need anything, this is my cell phone number. Just call me.
Awesome. I appreciate you.
Yep. Have a good one.
night.
Yeah, you too.
Mhm.
All right. Showing scheduled 3.
And you want me to tell them 175?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm stressed.
I'm stressed.
I know this is usually my job, but I can't comp it.
Because one lady that used to be a realtor told me that she thought 115 was a good number. And then some high class realtor told me she just sold one for like 475 on 9 acres, but it was a luxury home with a pool and 2 fireplaces and shit. And so
did you
I
have
don't
know. Anyways, I'll price it tomorrow. I thought 175 was fair, but maybe we can get. I would like to sell it around 150. Is my answer.
Okay, can I tell them that?
Sure. Yes, you can tell them
Sorry,
that.
I don't mean to be a pain in the ass.
No,
Because
I don't have a price for you. It's not your fault. So
it's
yeah.
like I don't want them to
You
go
know
to the
what
showing.
you could do? You know what you could do? We're fucking geniuses. We're geniuses. Guys, we
geniuses.
messed up. We thought the seller said 115.
There you
When he
go.
meant
There you go.
150. Big incident. We had to clear it all up. 150.
There you go.
Go do that. Go do that. Done. All right.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to close out everything. It's been a pleasure. If you guys need something, hey, Max, I have a deal where they are ready for seller financing. 5-5-10-10-10 rule. Do you know where to get the contract or how do you fill it out? Seller financing contracts I have coming out soon, Hans. What I would recommend to you is just take the contract template that I gave you and add just a very, very basic seller financing addendum or just in language. So for example, if you go inside the community, which, why did my monitor go out? I don't know if anyone can see me on my other screen, but here, I'll show you guys. There you go. I got it to work. If you guys go inside sorry, I muted myself. Yeah, if you guys go to the school group, contracts, get the contract template, and then just make the necessary changes that you feel is necessary. Speak to your attorney, talk to ChatGPT, and then have your attorney do it. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to add a seller financing language in here. So it says the total purchase price shall be, and you see how it says payable in cash? Just remove the payable in cash and put the cash amount to the seller right here. And then just say the rest is in a seller financing. Okay. And then what I would do create a seller financing addendum. And what I recommend is just if you go to the school group, you see how there's these Texas contracts. There's one that's a seller financing addendum. Just follow this addendum. You can't, I don't think you can, if this is in Texas, use this. If it's not in Texas, just pretty much follow this addendum. And all this does is here on your contract, you're saying, hey, we're buying the property for this much is in cash and this much is in seller financing or whatever. And then here on this contract, which is your addendum, you add it to it. It's an addendum, you add it to it. Wherever that addendum went, I already lost it. There it is. This pretty much just says how the seller financing is to be done, what the interest rate is, which you're going to put 0.
Are we supposed to see your screen?
Shit, you guys aren't seeing it. My bad. Here you go, buddy. Sorry, I was sharing them only on YouTube. Sorry guys, my fault. This contract, right? This contract right here, change this section, and then add an addendum like this. And then you can just wait for my contracts to come out soon. It's in Texas, use that. Okay, so if it's in Texas, buddy, I literally want you to use you have the Texas contracts in the Discord. So if it's in Texas, you do the Texas contracts. I have all the contracts there. You have the seller financing addendum. You're done. Go do that. All right. All right, I'm out, guys. See ya. See you guys. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you, YouTube. I don't know how to turn off my screen right now. It's not working.